Good morning, my dear students. Good morning, 5/1. We're now in Science 5. And before going into our proper lesson, Teacher Billy would like you to bring out your book, Science in Action 5. Open your book on page 78. Okay, ready? Unit 3 is all about life and environment. When we say life, everybody has life. Life of humans, life of animals, life of plants. And how about environment? When we say environment, all the things around you is what we call environment. So you have to take care of our environment. Now, I would like you to take a look at our vocabulary words below your book, page 78. Okay, are you ready? The first one is habitat. Follow me. Habitat. Habitat. When we say habitat, it is an area in which group of living things. This is what we call a natural home of an animal or plant. When we say habitat in your language, it is called Tiyuasay. Tiyuasay. I don't know if I'm right. Okay. And the second one, we have ecosystem. It is called Rabok Nuet in Thai. In science, it is a community or group of living organisms. And what are these living organisms? When you go to school or outside of your house, you can see birds, trees, grass. These are sample or example of an ecosystem. So it is a community or group of living organisms that live and interact with each other in a specific environment, in only one environment, different habitat. Okay, now the third one is aquatic animal. When we say aqua, it means water. It is a Latin word. But when we say aquatic animal, it is existing in water. These are plants or, I should say, animals that live in water. A good example of this is shark, fish. There are many kinds of fish, right? And the fourth one, we have environment. We call it Singwedolom in your Thai language. Now, I would like you to turn your book on page 80. Let's discuss about the relationship between living things. When we say relationship, what is the relation of living things to our environment? Living things. So we say living things, มีชีวิตใช่ไหม What is the relationship of living things to our environment? Remember, you have to take good care of our environment. Why? It is very important. Let me ask you first. How are you going to protect our local natural resources and the environment? Let's give an example. Let's say, for example, you cut trees. What are you going to do? You need to change it. You need to replant another tree. That is one way of taking care of our environment. Do not cut more trees. But if you're going to, you need to replant another one. Next, we have to conserve the quality of the environment. There are many problems because of the exploitation of what we call human activities. These is the big problem, the human activities. They used to throw garbage anywhere. What will happen? We cannot breathe fresh air because of our environment. It's very dirty, not okay for you, not okay for us. And then the available natural resources in each locality are useful to living things. Exploiting, I should say. When you say exploiting, my dear Nakrian, the natural environment can result in fewer available resources. It is now limited because of the exploiting. We call it not taking good care of our environment. I would like you to take a look on page 80. It says here, our environment is full of living and non-living. The living things that surround us living together in a habitat. Teacher Billy told you earlier, when we say habitat, home, a natural home of plants and animals. There are many habitats. We have the grassland, we have the desert, we have this one, we call it forest, we have grassland, and we have the seashore. Let's give you an example. I will give you an example rather. Okay, how about this one? What animal is this? You know this is very famous. This is? What animal is this? Elephant. I would like you to bring out a sheet of paper and a pen. You need to tell me where these animals live, their habitat. Okay, you have to tell me. It is either you have to choose. You have to choose this one, forest. And the next one we have desert. And the third one we have grassland. Teacher Billy will show you a picture of different animals. You need to classify the animals that I will show you. It is either forest, desert, or grassland. Are you ready? I will just show you maybe 3 or 5 examples. Okay, let's start now. Okay, how about this one? It's a lion. Tell me, where does lion live? Is it in the forest, in the desert, or grassland? Or you may write another habitat if you think so. Okay, next. The second one we have, this one is called zebra. The third one we have panda. How about this one? Duck. Another one is giraffe. I will give you another one example. We have horse. Okay. Now, aside from these animals, we have an example of animal that live in the desert. We have the camel. C-A-M-E-L, camel. I know you know that. Okay. And after this one, we need to perform an activity. Since you are not here in school, you are there, of course, inside of your house, we are going to change your activity. According to the book, you need to survey the living things and environment in your school. But this time, let's change it. Let's make a survey. The living things and environment inside of your house. Okay? Okay. Now, which area of your house would you like to survey for living things? Which area? For example, in your, maybe your mother staying in your bedroom, or your father. What are the living things there? Or maybe inside of your compound, outside of your house. But don't go out anywhere, just inside of your compound. You make a survey. In which area? Maybe in your garden. In your garden, you can see what? Maybe there are trees there. There are ants. There are grass, of course, in large number, right? So if you have your compound, all you have to do is go out inside of your house. But please do not go out far from your house. No. Just inside of your compound. Okay? I would like you to answer page 81. What living things do you expect to find inside of your compound? You may answer this one by doing this simple activity. Okay? So for further understanding, my dear students, regarding our topic, Teacher Billy prepared YouTube videos for you to watch. So, I would like you to relax, listen and learn, and enjoy watching. Bye! Okay.